can't believe what I have done. I want to shout out a YouTuber.
Y'all, I can't believe I did this.
Baby, when I tell you it was well worth it, and I'm going to tell you why. Hey, cousins. Hey, it's your girl, Mary Kay, coming to you with a slate today.
Hey.
Coming to you with a slate today.
Let the church say subscribe.
Yeah, we gotta keep it cute today.
Cousins, I have done it. I have done it. I have done it. I have done a full crochet individual set. Can y'all believe it? This is not an illusion. Now these braids came like this. Y'all know I didn't braid this. It came like this. So it's still a crochet set, but these are individuals all over my head, and you will see that for yourself.
Y'all, I can't believe I did this.
Baby, when I tell you it was well worth it, and I'm going to tell you why. Y'all know the boho box braids are everywhere. Y'all know these are all over the place. However, I was not going to, at this point, I'm not going to be actually braiding my hair. Okay, I'm not there yet. So I needed the pre-braided, pre-looped crochet braids. Okay, these are box braids with human hair curls, y'all. Now, why would you use human hair as opposed to synthetic hair? Well, if you want to keep them longer and stronger, you're going to use human hair. Okay, synthetic hair, after a while, it'll start to get tangled, and there are things you can do to manage it, but if you don't want to have to do that, just stick with human hair. Most people are getting their boho braids from a specific vendor, okay? These are not that. The reason why this took me so long to do this video is because I was searching for a cheaper alternative, because when you start dabbing into human hair, you know the price is going to go up. This is what it is, okay? If your jacket pocket is not ready for it, so you can stick with synthetic. It's all good. You just have to take other precautions. The vendor that most people are getting their hair from, in order to get these boho box braids from them, for 24 inches, one pack is $189. It's on sale for $106 right now. One pack is 40 strands, okay? For two packs, which is 80 strands, it's $197. I'm gonna break this down for y'all, okay? I have 55 braids in my head right now, okay? There's a reason for that. I wanted to do an install that was favorable to those of you who may have fine hair like me. This style right here is for the cousins who don't desire huge hair with the heavy density hair. You know what I'm saying? So if you do a style like that, I just want to put it into perspective when I talk about these prices. One pack only has 40 strands, okay? So you would definitely need at least two packs, especially if you're going to be having more braids than this. Two packs have 80 strands. Two packs of 24 inches is typically around $197, so about $200, okay? And that's typical, y'all. So I'm not saying this company is outlandish. That's the typical price. That is a pretty regular price when you're using human hair curls, okay? This is what it is. I got to looking. I found it slightly lower on Amazon. 24 inches. One pack is $91, and it has the same 40 braids. Two packs, 80 braids, is $164. Pre-looped, pre-braided, pre-everything, okay? You just got to put them all up in there. Now, this is 24 inches now. This is if you want it this long. They have 14, 18, 24, and 30. Everybody doesn't want it this long, so it's going to be, the shorter you go, the lower the price is going to go. So we could save a couple dollars. And it does say here, usually ships within 6 to 7 days. But yes, honey, listen, next time I'll time myself. But I will say it went by quickly, because you got to think about it like this. I'm not braiding this hair. So your method of attachment is your method of attachment, baby. You could do an illusion braid pattern. You already know how it goes down. I was just trying to do something a little different, but you know how I get down. You could do one of my illusion crochet braid patterns, hook it off up in there, and be done with it. Be done with it in less than an hour. So however you want to conduct your life and govern accordingly to the blessings of God.
That's however you want to do it, okay?
So you don't have to do it like this at all. But even so, this still did not take a long time, because I ain't braid this. I know you looking at it like she busted it down. I didn't. I just attached it individually. Oh, and I also want to shout out a YouTuber, because I followed her parting space pattern. I knew I wanted big boxes. Y'all know I'm not a braider, so y'all know I'm not a parter. So don't get to looking at my parts and talk. Pray for them. okay? Now, but this girl can part. She can part some hair now. She did her own, and I was like, girl, I could never. I don't even try anymore. I ain't lying. But let me give a shout out to this YouTuber because I followed pretty much, for the most part, I followed her parting space because she was one of the few that I saw where her boxes were on the larger side. You can make these as big and ignorant as you want to. And I saw hers and I was like, yes, I used her box sizes as a guide. So the YouTuber that I took my parting inspo from, her name is J Danielle. She is beautiful. And I utilized this video of hers as a guide for my overall style, okay? She used hair from a different vendor, but as far as her parting was so clean. I was like, how? How do you do that on yourself, ma'am? How? And her hair turned out so flipping cute. So make sure you check her out, okay? I'm gonna put the link to the video that I use as inspiration in my description box. So big shout out to Miss J Danielle. Now, as far as my install, I've done this particular install plenty of times before. This works really well when you have fine hair. It's seamless. It's more seamless when you're pulling through box braids. When you're pulling through a lock, all of your hair is covered up. But when you're pulling through box braids, you can see your hair in the midst of the braid. This is one of those times when having fine hair is a benefit, okay? So I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. Then I'm gonna get you to the demo so you can see me do it on my head. And y'all about to see picture after picture, clip after clip, reel after reel, style after style, time after time, okay? If you run, I will catch you, okay? Don't run from it. I'll be waiting because I'm loving this, honey. My husband is always like when I have my hair in braids. He on the road right now, but you know I had to FaceTime. these those FaceTime braids. Y'all call them box braids. I call them FaceTime braids. Woo! Make sure you get your hands on this hair. I don't know what their stock is like, okay? I don't know how they're coming at it. All I know is right now, they're in stock, okay? This is what I do. And this is about the size. Let me just give y'all an example. Let me get a little box going on, okay? Bam. Get your little edge control all around the box. But a little bit, y'all. You can work bottom to top of your box or side to side. A bottom portion of this box that we working with, right? Now you split that box, right? I look at the box not in halves, but in thirds. So if this is a box right here, if that's the halfway point, I'm coming down just a little bit. So now we have 1/3 right here, 2/3 right here. Because we're gonna end up plaiting this. And you know there's 3 legs to a braid. Since we're gonna split one of these 2 parts, you want one of the sections to be a little bit bigger because it has to be enough to be split. Okay? So you don't wanna make this part really, really small knowing that it's gonna be split into 2. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take your crochet hook and slide it inside the hoop of the braid. You're going to attach it to the 1/3 hair, okay? Then I just attach the hook to that little piece, close the hook, slide the braid through the loop. Bam. Now this piece of hair is attached to our 1/3 leg, okay? Now we're going to take the 2/3 piece down and we're just going to plait. We're going to split that 2/3 in half. Now you have your 3 legs of the plait. But now you have your 3 pieces and you just plait. The box braid is going to be braided right along in there because it's connected to one of those legs. Okay, so it cannot slide out, y'all. It's on there. It is attached. I hope y'all can see this too. And I did, as I went down, I didn't want to coat my whole plait in the edge control. But I have this right here. I put this on the ends of my hair to make my hair curl up and slick up. So as I'm pulling it through the braid, my own like hair. I didn't have any flyaways or anything poking out. Okay, so now you have your natural plait right here, and you have the box braid that you bought from Amazon. Bam! And you see the little human hair curls on there. It's beautiful. Now, if you do it the way that I just showed you, your plait is going to be on top. So it's going to look like your natural plait. You see that when I press this down and run it over? That's your plait right there. It's going to look very nice and seamless. It's not, this is on the bottom. The attached piece is on the bottom. But that still looks good when you lift it up for ponytails. First, I want the natural plait to come down. So I'm going to put the hoop up into the loop of the box braid. And I'm going to pull my own hair through in a downward motion. See that? I just pretty much made it to where the base of this braid is now super seamless, y'all. Bam. So now my own natural plait is now beneath the box braid. I want to pull it up. Now we're going to direct it in a downward motion to grab our natural hair. Push down, grab it. Bam. Pull it through. Bam.